How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to go over my top 10 Gamescom games. I'm going to do a video later on this week going over like all the indie games I'm super excited for. But this is just going to be the Gamescom games that piqued my interest and I was like, I'll definitely play these. All right, guys. Let's get to this list. But before we start, I will leave a list of all the games in the description so you guys could not miss them and check them out for yourself if you want to wishlist them or not. Let's get to the video. First game we have here is Mega Man Duel Override. They didn't show much. They did show that there is going to be like a level up mechanic or ways that we could tune Mega Man to play different than normally without having, it looks like, an additional boost or maybe like a boss ability. So that looks pretty cool. Different ways to play different modes of Mega Man and how his regular form can be super OP as well. Mega Man Duel Override, I really hope that they introduce co-op in this game. They have Proto Man for a reason. Will Proto Man be the second playable character? I really hope so, because if they go down the 30XX route with this game with co-op, I think it'll be something special. Capcom, please, let's bring co-op into a Mega Man game, finally. All right, guys, on to the next one. Second game we have here is Ela Defy All Gods. This game just looks like an awesome action RPG game. They didn't show too much game footage for this game, but from what we saw, it looked just like an absolute animal of a game. You have this little dragon that helps you out and just beat up things with some platforming and some action. It just looks like something special, and I dig the art style for sure. All right, guys, on to the next one. Next game we have here that I'm super hyped for is Path of Exile 2. Haven't announced date when it goes to 1.0. That will be December 11th. Also, that they are bringing swords. The sword class will be coming to Path of Exile at 1.0. The sword looks amazing. I'm definitely going to be playing this class when 1.0 comes out. It will be free to play for everybody. So if you guys are on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox, please try out Path of Exile 2. You will not regret it. You have my word on that one. Also, they have Spin to Win. I'm excited. All right, on to the next one. Next game we have here is Anata, a free-to-play open world-ish. I think it has 2 big zones releasing on January 15th. And it looks like a mixture of an action RPG mixed with Spider-Man mechanics and GTA all mixed into one. So if that piques your interest, I really hope that there's co-op features as well, because this game would be pretty cool to traverse with your friends. We'll see how this game goes. It looks like it's a badass one, and it is free to play, but it doesn't look like it's going to be gacha. Maybe just you buying costumes and just strictly cosmetic. That's what they said. We'll see if they hold true to that. This is Anata. On to the next one. Next game we have here is Aion 2, a free-to-play MMO coming out in early October. Or if you guys do buy the founder specs, I think it's going to be released like 5 days early or a week early. So late September, you guys get to play this one. It looks cool. I might jump into this one. From what I've heard, there is pay to win mechanics, but there also isn't pay to win mechanics. If you want to play this game casually, I don't think you have to spend a dime on this game. But if you guys want to be in the grind and in it to win it, I think you would be best to buy the subscription at least for this game. So like a battle pass for this game. If you guys really love it and want to support it, you guys could do that. But I'll definitely check it out. Try out maybe the Archer class, maybe one of the tank classes. We'll see. Aion 2, are you guys hyped about this one or not? Let's get on to the next one. Next game we have here is Mariachi Legends, a 2D pixel Metroidvania that just looks amazing. The combats, the weightiness behind the attacks, your special abilities, just based in like Mexico as well. Very Mexico themed. I love it. This game has been on my wish list for a while. Also releasing on April 27th. Definitely a game I'm going to pick up. All right, guys, let's go. Next game we have here is Tare the Unbound. If you guys are into isometric ARPGs, this game looks like it's going to be a blast. Looks like there's a bunch of different characters you can choose from. I'm not too sure if you like pick a class and you go through the whole, game through it, or you get to play different class as you go through the game. We'll see how it plays out, but it definitely looks awesome. Tare the Unbound. On to the next one. Next game up is Dust Origins. If you guys are looking for a twin stick shooter that looks just simply amazing, this game definitely caught my eye. I dig twin stick shooters. I think they're a blast to play, especially if you're playing with other people, but they just give a certain element. This game gives like the creepy vibes, and it looks like it's going to be pretty challenging as well. So that's always a fun element to these games, to have that challenge and just figuring out a way how to pass that level and just using your ammo, using your guns in a certain way to pass it. Dust Origins. Would you guys try it out? Let me know. On to the next one. The next game we have here is a Hoyoverse game. Yes, the people who made Genshin Impact. It looks like they're taking all the money that they made off Genshin Impact, the millions and millions and millions, and investing it to other games. And this is Nodus Fall, a co-op monster hunter like Souls and Dragon's Dogma feel to it as well. I'm definitely interested, especially with the different classes, especially with like the summons that you can make as well. I'm all about games that have that co-op feeling and just get to take down enemies with your friends. I am 100% about that, and this game looks like it's going to deliver. So I will be keeping my eye on Nodus Fall 100%. Will you guys? On to the next one. Next game we have here is Zupunk, another action RPG that is co-op as well. If you don't have friends or a bunch of other people to play with, you can play this game solo, but it has that co-op mechanic as well. You guys just taking out enemies, taking out bad guys, taking out bosses together. I really love that aspect in games, and I really hope that we see more and more of these games coming out, because I think we're getting far too little and more of like live service multiplayer games. There needs to be more multiplayer games like this. You just fight through a story together and just enjoy the moment to moment action as well with your buddies. This is Zoopunk. Would you guys play it or not? Let me know. On to the next one. So the last game on this list is Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I'm most hyped about just playing Vincent. Vincent's one of my favorite characters from the Final Fantasy VII series, and just being able to play him finally in this 3-part series that they have made, I'm looking forward to it. He'll definitely be on my roster the whole entire time, and maybe Yuffie as well. We'll see who picks up that 3rd slot. So let me know if you guys are excited about this one. It just looks like a grand conclusion, and just the way that you are able to fight the weapons in this game. Totally different from the original game, but it looks like you're just going to be more interactive with the weapons, and especially Emerald, using your submarine to take them down or using the high wind to take out like ultimate weapon. Just looks amazing. All right, guys, that's my list. Which one of these games will you guys try out? Or let me know any of the games that came to Gamescom that piqued your interest and that I left out on this list. I would love to hear the ones that you guys are excited for, because we saw a lot of cool games at Gamescom. It was definitely well worth the 2 hours. We saw a lot of cool ones. Even in the indie showcase with Pixel Arcadia, we saw a bunch of cool indie developed games as well. I'm looking forward to make that list. I think we're going to get another showcase tomorrow, going over like the indie game showcase again for Gamescom specifically. So I'll definitely be looking out for that. It's a great time to be a gamer. I know we had some bad news this week about like the He-Man beat 'em up game and Toxic Crusaders and just like those 2 beat 'em up games in general, but there has been so many other cool games to get our spirits up and just have us to look forward to. I'm beyond pumped. Let me know if you guys are as well. Let's just keep gaming, you know? Let's play some cool games and enjoy it. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give subscribe. And if you guys want to stay in touch when I do drop content, click that bell notification down below, because it means a lot to me. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. I'm looking forward to all these games, and hopefully they get good reception and people enjoy them as well. Love you guys. Stay true to yourself. Until next time. Peace.